Hey, yo, what's the deal? It's your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag. You know what I'm saying? As of right now, it is 8:31 p.m. You know what I mean? December 20th. Right now, I'm just walking around Fort Greene Park. You know what I mean? I'm just chilling. You know, it's cold, but it's not like it's brick cold. There's some walk up. You know, I'm walking up. And in a bit, I'm going to go back to the crib to watch some SmackDown. You know what I mean? I seen something. I seen, and I had to post this up. I seen some crazy shit that Naomi was wearing. Like she had some this zebra bodysuit. I'm like, God damn, don't do that to me, yo. Fuck. Naomi's my favorite, female in all of WWE. I mean, I like a lot of females, but she's in all pro wrestling. Period. Like. Yeah, she can wrestle and she looks fucking good. Like that chocolate complexion, boy. Woo-hoo. You guys already know. You know what I mean? Like people who know me, y'all know. Y'all personally know how I feel about dark skinned women. Like, I love dark skinned women. Like, but speaking of women, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of women and such, Sammy Guevara's not a female. You know what I mean? I'm not disrespectful. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. But this video is about Sammy Guevara. Where is he? Where the fuck is Sammy Guevara? You know, where is Sammy? You know? I thought he was supposed to be back on Dynamite on a prominent basis. You know, since his suspension. What happened? You know? Could it be because a certain light-skinned female champion is on Dynamite and she apparently calls the shots, and she and Sammy Guevara had issues from before she was signed with WWE and certain comments that he made about her. What happened? What the fuck happened? You know, there were people on X who didn't want to believe me that the reason why Sammy Guevara, has not been on AEW, he's been on AEW television, but he has not been on, the main show. I had some people tell me, oh, it's not because of Mercedes. Yes, the fuck it is. You know what I mean? Like, she still holds some sort of venom towards Sammy Guevara. You know what I mean? And I think, like, AEW they basically buried the fuck out of Sammy Guevara. I think Sammy Guevara, and yes, I did hear about attitude issues and whatnot, but there's a but in all this. But they still bring him back. Everything. Yes, this is his last chance. This is clearly his last chance. And both of the times that he was on Dynamite, since he came back, he only appeared twice. This motherfucker only appeared twice on Dynamite, and he lost both those matches. He lost to Ricochet, and he lost to Shelton Benjamin. You know what I'm saying? And since then, this motherfucker's been on Rampage, Collision, and Ring of Honor. What a way to fuck up your value. What a way. You know what I'm saying? Man, you cannot fucking tell me that the reason why he's pushed down is it's not because of Mercedes Moné. You cannot tell me that. It clearly is because of Mercedes Moné. If she was not there, right, I could definitely see him in prominent storylines and everything else. Mind you, he was a day one. Now, I mean, he's clearly a day one. Hold on, let this shit go by. Hold on. He's a day one. He is practically a day one in AEW. You know what I'm saying? And since then, like I said before, I said this a while back. AEW are slowly phasing out all the originals from the inaugural roster. They're phasing them out. They're slowly phasing them out. And I feel like the same thing is going to happen with Sammy Guevara. The exact same thing. And I do feel like by next year, he probably will leave AEW. Because, look how far down they got him at this point. Like, he's so far down on the card that they got him team with Dustin Rhodes, and they got him doing a bunch of stuff that it just doesn't make sense. He's a regular on Ring of Honor television. Now, I mean, and speaking of Ring of Honor, I heard Danhausen's back. Okay, he's back, but are they really going to use him? Or is this a one-time thing because it's the Manhattan Center? I mean, it's the Hammerstein Ballroom. I don't know. I got a bad feeling about that. I think they probably just brought him in just for that, just for that thing, and that's it. And then he's right back into bullshit. Anyway, going back to the story, I got this feeling that, Sammy Guevara is going to leave AEW in 2025. I think his contract is probably up by then. And if you don't think that WWE would make an offer to Sammy Guevara, you are sadly fucking mistaken. Especially Shawn Michaels. Seeing that, Guevara is a Texas boy. A lot of people seem to forget that he's a Texas kid, and he definitely has friends in WWE, and Shawn Michaels is a Texas guy, so he is talented, no doubt about it. I definitely think a run at NXT would do wonders for Sammy Guevara. Same thing with like Britt Baker. The exact same thing with Britt Baker. I think, and where the fuck is she at? Well, what the fuck happened to her? You see where I'm going with all this? You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, Sammy Guevara is basically he's more than buried under the ground by AEW and by Mercedes Moné, and I think by Tony Khan too. I think because Tony Khan will listen to he'll do anything that Mercedes Moné says. And if she doesn't want to do business with people, he's going to go out his way to basically, cater to her needs. And you're seeing it. I mean? You're legit seeing that shit. You're clearly seeing that. I mean, that's just one example. Actually, that's the greatest example. His like I said, his career at AEW is now skidded because of, Mercedes Venado, a.k.a. Mercedes Moné. Now, I don't care what no one says. Now, I mean, I really don't give a fuck what anyone got to say. Like, he is buried. He is buried. He is completely fucking buried. Like, come on, you have him lose twice on Dynamite. Oh, yeah, those Dynamites that he was in, Mercedes Moné wasn't there. She was not there. She clearly was not there. She doesn't do Rampage, and she doesn't do Collision either. What I mean? She's only on Dynamite, and that's it. And also, she doesn't do Ring of Honor. What I mean? She doesn't do Ring of Honor. So nobody can fucking sit there and tell me that, that she doesn't play a role in all this. She goddamn does. She goddamn surely does. You cannot tell me jack shit. What I mean? You cannot tell me shit about, that she doesn't have power influence. She has a lot of that shit on why Sammy Guevara is not on television. And I would be shocked. I honestly would not be shocked, right? If, she knows that, Sammy Guevara's deal is coming up, and she tells Tony Khan, fuck that dude, don't sign him. I know that's what she's going to do. What I mean? Because she's vindictive like that. And I got a video on her tomorrow that's going to blow your fucking mind, too. What I mean? So I'm about to go back in the house and watch some SmackDown. What I mean? I'm about to go, I'm about to go right across the street to the pizzeria, across the street from the hospital. What I'm saying? I'm about to go right here. Is the pizzeria open? Let me see. Let me take a look. Let me see. I do think it is open. It's these fucking trucks. Oh, yeah, it's definitely open. What I mean? I will definitely catch y'all tomorrow. All right? Because tomorrow I actually have to go to the doctor and stuff. You know what I mean? So I will be out. Peace.